Hello, everybody, and welcome to a weekly message. Each Wednesday morning, we bring you a message that I channel from our Lord, and this Wednesday, I believe, will be no exception. So, our Father's here, so why don't we begin? Yes, good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, and as you know, each Wednesday I come to you and I bring you a message of love, a message of devotion, a message of faith. Each week, I stress to you how important it is that you have a foundation of faith, because it is only on a foundation of faith that you can be strong in your life. The world is full of temptation, as you know. Evil energies everywhere. There are many evil people that want to tell you that I don't exist, but I truly do. I've existed since the beginning. How do you think the world came about if it's not for my special energies, for all the things that I've tried to provide for humans? Each day, each day for you, of course, there's no days in heaven. The sun always shines in heaven. There's always light, and there's never darkness. There's no evil. There's no lying to others. There's no gossiping. Everyone gets along in heaven. Now, I wonder why everyone can't get along on some of the different planets that I've created. Well, the reason is free will. You know that. You have your free will to do whatever you wish. You have your free will to do evil things. You can do all you want, but you should also know that there are penalties for it. In my heaven, there are different realms, and the higher realms are the ones that you would truly want to be in. Individuals that are in the highest realms have served me many lifetimes, but you've heard all this many times before. But what you haven't heard is what makes people that are in the upper realms do what they do when they return. Many follow their life plans and serve me, but many are tempted. Many are tempted by evil. Many are tempted by power, by wealth. Many of the people that have harmed the most on earth were in upper realms, and we sent them back to do great things. But they stumbled. They allowed evil to come into their lives. They allowed themselves to do terrible things to others. They never realized how short their human life is. But when they returned, they certainly realized how long their eternal life is. Because when you're in that lowest level, it's a place of nothingness. It's a place of darkness. Occasionally, an angel will come to them and see if they want to come out of that level and start to repay all the bad that they did. Many actually choose to stay there rather than come back and live lives where they have to repay the karma. Because when you build a terrible karma, there is just no way around it. You have to repay those that you've harmed, those souls. There will be times that those souls return, and there will be times that you'll return with them. So there's no easy way out. You see, there's never an easy way out. It always takes good karma to offset bad karma. And the more bad karma you create, the more good it will take to offset the bad. Now, all of you have done bad things in your life, and I don't want you to forget that. But I want you to learn from it. And I want you to offset all of those bad karmas in your early life by helping others, by showing love, by treating people with respect, by helping them. If you've made a lot of money in your life, then you should use some of it to help others. Many people need help today, you see, because so many people want wealth and power and are not willing to share it. Many of your politicians, they have terrible egos. Oh my, as I watch, I cannot believe many of them think they're God. Many of them do all they can to get as much money as they can. It doesn't dawn on them that when they're doing this, they're harming the people that they're supposed to be serving. There are some good ones. There are some great people in government. There are some people that would do really well if they had more power. But the bad often offsets the good. If you think about how a democracy works, people are voting. Everyone only has a single vote. That's the way it works only in Congress. So if there are a majority of bad people, then there's going to be a majority of bad actions against the people. The people that vote must understand who they vote for. They must be able to sort through the lies, and they must sort who is telling the truth. If a person tells you they're going to be doing all of these great things for you, well, guess what? The system is going to prevent it, because there'll be so many people trying to do bad things that it'll offset the good. It's only when there is a majority of good people doing good things that life will change. It's very easy. Everyone comes in to learn. The baby knows nothing. The parents teach them. If the parents teach them to be good people, to follow my words, then when they grow up, the odds are pretty good that it'll continue. But the young are influenced by their peers. And it's very difficult. Everyone wants to belong. It's very hard for a young person to be truly different in their beliefs from all the peers around them. Many children today live in poor neighborhoods. Many families are broken. Many men don't understand the responsibility that comes with having a child. A child is the most important asset they can ever have, but many won't accept the responsibility. Many won't even pay for the children that they conceive. Many leave the wives as soon as they know that they're with child because they don't want the responsibility. Now, when they return, they're going to find out the bad karma that they've created by doing this. So there's always a yin, there's always a yang. There's always this great equality. If you conceive a child and refuse to accept responsibility, then your life plan in the future is going to have a time where you will be the child that was conceived and will have all the problems. And you will have to sort it out. Now, many people do. Many people overcome great hardships in their early lives. Sometimes individuals learn from it, but many times they don't. Many times you see that the child can overcome these things, but it's very difficult. If a child is born in a neighborhood where gangs prevail, where all their peers are talking about how great it is to do drugs, if all their peers are telling them one thing, and it can be many things where peer pressure is very harmful. Many times the peers, the children that they associate with, will suggest things or literally force them to do things if they want to be as those individuals are. It might be that those kids are making a big mistake with their lives and they want other people to join them. It may be that those children are doing things that are very harmful to their health. You see, it's possible that even religions would want you to do things that are very harmful to your health. I'm going to point out a specific instance because I know a person very dear to me is going through a problem right now with it. The Islamic faith does not even want you to drink during the day when you fast. That's very dangerous for an individual. In ancient times, there may have been reasons for this. Perhaps the water sources were very poor and it was dangerous. Perhaps there was danger going to water holes during the day, and maybe you could only get your water at night when it was more safe and they were not being watched by bad people. So there were reasons why things like this took place in the past. But if a person does not hydrate themselves during the day, they're going to be in great danger. If you don't drink fluids, there's nothing to replenish the supply of blood in your body. Many things can happen. You can truly be harmed by it. So you must show common sense. I want all of you to do what is best for your body, because if your body is your temple. That's where your soul resides. Think of it like that. If your soul is residing in a temple that is very weak, then it'll be very difficult for you to do all the things that I want you to do. Many ancient traditions had reasons. Individuals did not eat pork in the olden days because of trichinosis. The animals were unclean. So if you ate bad meat and it wasn't properly cooked, it could kill you. So yes, many of the religions told you not to eat meats that were bad. Fish can be very good for you, or it can be very bad because it harms so rapidly. In the old days, they would have to treat it. Many times it would be salted, and the salt would have side effects as well. Today, modern food techniques allow you to eat basically whatever you would like to eat. Now, it can spoil today, and quite often you get bacteria and many things in your foods that you have to be aware of. But many of the old ways of doing things with food, they really don't need to apply today. You are not going to be closer to me if you do not eat for a day. You are going to be closer to me if you do what I ask of you and live a good life. There are many traditions. That, yes, it shows that you are respecting me. But the real thing comes when you follow me. The real traditions come when you do not do anything to others you do not want done to yourself, when you show love, when you help others. Many of the religions today, and I'm not just talking about one, have traditions that really do not mean a whole lot. Individuals think that saying the same prayer over and over, the rosary, I understand those words. I know what they are. You do not have to keep repeating them. Mary is prayed to almost as much as I am. And she understands when you tell her a prayer, you don't have to keep repeating it. We know what the words are. We've heard them for thousands of years. And just because you're saying them does not mean that you mean them. You see, what I want you to do when you pray to me is have a conversation. Tell me what is in your heart, what you believe, what you need. Tell me what is in your heart. That is what I want to know. I do not want to hear what is in your mind that you've memorized. Yes, it is a way of showing your devotion to me. But I know that you're devoted by the way you live your life. In modern times, I want you to understand the concepts. I want you to understand that ancient ideas do not necessarily reflect what you need for a modern time and a modern life. Religions must adapt to modern methodology. Today, you find that religions are using social media, and that's a wonderful thing. You're bringing messages to the people. But sometimes religions go astray and they don't bring you the best messages. If you are not hearing messages that are comparable to what I say through Barry, then those messages, whoever is bringing them to you, is not the right thing. The Prophet Muhammad has taken much time to work with Barry. Barry has taken questions from members of the faith and had the prophet answer them and published them in a book. So there's much information about the prophet available. He's published books about my early life. He's published books about messages of the angels. So there's an incredible amount of information. So I know that you know what you should do to live this life that I want you to live. The problem is bringing more people to know the true information. Many people aren't going to change. They feel very comfortable in the way of life that has been taught to them. As long as those people are living good lives, so be it. You'll learn when you get back over in heaven what mistakes you made and what is true and what is false. But as long as you follow the way that I want you to live your life, to live in the light that I bring to you, to help others, to set up charities, to show those that need help that help is truly available. That is what I want of you. The most important thing I keep telling you is to train the young. Show the young the truth of my ways. Teach them that if they live a good life, they're going to be happy. If they lead a bad life, in all probability, they're going to be followed by sadness. Great wealth often pollutes the family members of those that have it. Many people with the greatest wealth are some of the most unhappy people. Many people believe that if they have great life, everyone is trying to steal it from them. Yes, people envy them and would like to have it, but if you think every day of your life that everyone that comes to you is just trying to take your money, what else are you going to do? Live your life, enjoy it, helping others. You will know true happiness when you hear an individual thank you for changing their lives. Barry receives messages from around the world of people that are changing their lives because they have listened to my words. They thank him for bringing the words. He keeps telling you that it is truly not his words that he's speaking. He has no idea what I was going to say today. He was even, I could tell, a little bit worried about what was going to happen because he wasn't feeling very energetic. He does his best. He works very hard, and sometimes physically it's draining on him. He knows that the years are catching up, and he knows there's many things that he can no longer do. But I am going to keep coming to you through him as long as he physically can do it. Age is taking its toll on Connie. Her eyes are a problem. She cannot read to do what she's done through the years, but she still is trying to help as best she can. She talks to people on the phone and she brings messages to others. So physical problems of aging are very, very real for them, but they are trying their best to overcome them. You must overcome your problems. Everyone has them. Many people will shun you for what you're trying to say to them. But there will be those that listen. There will be those that open their hearts. So you just have to keep trying. I keep telling you, you must just simply do your best. I expect you to do your best in living your life, in being a good person, in talking to others of my words, of trying to bring others to me. I know that many of you that take time to listen to this show already understand the concept of doing your best because I see you trying continuously. You tell my words to others. Many times you're ignored. People often even think you're crazy. How is it possible that you can actually hear the words of God? These people have never heard it. Most people haven't. It's a very, very special gift that you can speak my words. I do it through Barry because he has served me many times. I do it through Connie because she has served me many times. I do it through Beth. I do it through Linda. I do it through many, many people. And it's because I know those who serve me. I know there are new people that are trying to do all that they can. I know that Tef listens and she tries so very hard. I hear her words and I know that she is trying to influence others, and it's very difficult in her faith. But you must keep trying. All of you must keep trying, because that is the key to the path. That is the key to knowing that you will fulfill your life plan, that you will fulfill my expectations to you. If you don't try, you have no chance. I know many of you are having many, many problems in your lives. I know it is a difficult time, but I also know that when you rely on your faith, that you have a much better chance of controlling your life. Many things cannot be controlled in your lives. You have to accept that. But of the things that you can control, you must use your faith and you must use it to direct it towards helping others and following my words. I bless all of you. I bless you every week. I love all of you that take the time out of your days to come and listen to me live. I love all of you that listen when you can. I know that work prevents many of you from listening live at this time of the day. But the information is available. Utilize it to your best abilities. That's all I ask of you. Be a good person. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Show love and follow the light. Let the energy that I put into your heart flow to others, and you will know what a lighted path is. So thank you so much. We will be back again next week with another message. Live the good life. That is all I want of you. Goodbye, and thank you for listening. Another great message. I love bringing these words to you. I'm going to do it as long as I can. And I know that many of you share your love. And I know that Connie is in the prayers of many of you, and I really appreciate it. So goodbye. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being who you are, especially. So we'll be back again next week. Goodbye. We love all of you.